Well, here I am, kind of like a bad dream. It just keeps repeating itself over and over. This week, had to throw a little joke at you to start with. This week, I think what we'll do is make a plant stand. And the way I am with salvaging wood, I have a pallet that I think will make a perfect plant stand. This is one of the runners off of the pallet, and it started out as a 2x4, and I cut it down on the table saw so that now I have a 2x2 actually. Yeah, it's more like 1.5 inches. Okay, the plant stand idea is it's going to stand up like this, and then there will be a platform on top of it, and then I'll put 4 legs here on the bottom. I have mounted an 1/8 inch roundover bit here in the router, and it'll make a nice roundover edge on this, and just kind of dress it up a little bit. Now, I have very unscientifically sketched out what I want for a plan on this, and I determined that I want the stand on the base of this to be 12 inches across from side to side. So I'm going to make 4 7 1/4 long pieces for the bottom. As I was saying, I set up my stop block here, so I have 7 1/4 inches for my piece that I'm cutting off. And of course I ran it through. Now I have 4 individual pieces, and they will go on like this around the 2x2. I've got the legs or base stand cut to size and rounded over the edges a little bit. I still have to sand them. I found a little piece of particle board off of a cabinet top, and I decided to use that rather than use a piece of the pallet. So we need to have, it turns out that that piece is 11 3/4 inches wide. So what I'm going to do is go to about 5 3/4 inches here on my setup, and then we'll lock it in place. Now I should check this to be sure, because I don't want to find myself doing the wrong thing here. Okay, that's just about right. Now the next thing I want to do, you probably can't see it very well, but there's a little point right there, and I'm going to put this piece on the sled, and I've got a little pointy thing here that I've drilled a hole in the bottom of this piece of particle board, and then that point goes right in there, and that'll give me the right dimensions. And there you have it. Well, there you have the almost completed project. I still have to do some sanding and paint it, and everything else turned out pretty good. Okay, I'm going to show you what I did on the bottom. There you can kind of see what I did for the base on it, and actually it looks pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to turn it over and show you what I did on the bottom of the round top to kind of stabilize things. There you go. I just took some 3/4 inch stock that was about 1.5 inches wide and kind of beveled it over on the edges and attached it to the post. And the post itself has one screw going down from the top, so everything is quite stable until the glue and everything gets all set up and dry. So this is just about it. Well, I had to do a little bit of re-engineering because I forgot this was going to be setting on carpeting, and so I had to fix things up so that I cut a recess here and then angled down to where this has 1 inch here that sets on the carpeting. Otherwise, with the padding and everything, the thing is going to just wobble all over the place. So this is pretty much the finished product, other than filling a few nail holes and a little bit more sanding and some painting. And I think what I'm going to do right now is leave well enough alone and call it good for this week. I hope you're all doing well, and it'd be great if all of us could have a wonderful Christmas. So we'll see you next week.